So, hi everyone. Today we'll be looking at the topic of online dating. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, today we'll be taking a look at the benefits of online dating and then some of the applications that you can use, such as Tinder, Bumble, eHarmony, Zoosk, Our Time, and Meetup. So, first up are the benefits of online dating. You can use online dating apps and sites to get to know a person online before you actually meet them in person. You can use this to meet more potential matches and people who share similar interests and expectations through filters. This is great as an option if you are hesitant to talking to people who are new to you face to face. So first up, let's take a look at Tinder. What is Tinder? Tinder is a free American online dating network. It's known to be very easy to use and is one of the most popular dating apps. It's used globally, meaning that you can change your location and get matched with people near you all over the world, and it's available for all mobile devices. Getting started with Tinder is simple. First, download the Tinder app from the App Store or Play Store. Next, you'll be given two options: sign up with Facebook or sign up with your phone number. Then you adjust your settings, such as if you would like to receive notifications from the app and similar things. How do you use Tinder? After setting up an account, you'll be directed to the main page where your potential matches will all appear. After seeing the pictures and reading the bio of a person's profile, you have the choice of swiping right if you're interested in them or swiping left if you're not. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see five icons. The undo is for undoing the previous swipe. Dislike is for disliking a profile, which is essentially the same thing as swiping left. Boosting is something special with the app for your profile for 30 minutes, which you can only use once a month. Liking is basically the same as swiping right. And super like is just, well, a super like. You really like someone and it will notify them that you liked it. The following icon is where you're able to set up a profile. Here you can put a little description of your name, your age, and some stuff about yourself. Once you've matched with someone, meaning that you both swiped right on each other, you can press on the following icon and message them. Next, let's take a look at Bumble. So what is Bumble? Bumble is also a dating app that functions really similarly to Tinder. It isn't just for dating, but people also use it to just make friends. In order to make the app a more welcoming place, something special about Bumble is that only women are allowed to message first in order to initiate a conversation. To set up an account, first you download the Bumble app. Then you can sign up by using Facebook or your phone number and email. Lastly, all you need to do is adjust the settings. So how do we use Bumble? Bumble similarly needs you to first make a profile and add some photos and a little description about yourself. You'll then be directed to the home page with the potential matches on the screen. Just like Tinder, you swipe right if you're interested and swipe left if you're not. You will see if you have immediately matched with someone, and there should be a bar in the middle suggesting you to chat with them. If the person likes you back, you've got a match. Now that you have a match, you can message them to start a conversation if you'd like. Next, let's take a look at eHarmony. So what's eHarmony? eHarmony is an online dating site that creates matches by using 29 dimensions of compatibility. This means that they create matches based on self-concept, emotional status, emotional energy, social ability, character, communication style, and 23 other dimensions. Basically, these dimensions are just like big ideas about how people interact, and they try to match you based on these. So how do you sign up for eHarmony? Use the internet browser to find the eHarmony website. Then you just create an account where the site will ask you some basic questions such as your name, email, and um, they'll want a password, of course. When using eHarmony, it takes a little longer to set up than most online dating sites, but it's still a pretty simple process. To start up, you'll do a lot of assessments. The first set of questions is based on how you have described yourself and your interests. A word such as kind would be shown in the middle of the screen, and you'll be given a scale from not at all to very well. Clicking on the option that fits you best will be very accurate if you're very honest. After completing the assessment, you'll be asked to submit some photos for yourself. This is for your potential matchers to see what you look like. It would also ask you to write a little description where you can write anything you want. You'll then be directed to a page with your potential matches. These matches are based on the assessment that you took previously about yourself. Zoosk. What is Zoosk? It is an online dating service available in 25 languages and more than 80 countries. Zoosk is a leading online dating company that personalizes the dating experience to help singles find the person and the relationship that's just right for them. So to sign up, you use the internet browser to find the Zoosk website, or you can download the app on a mobile device. Then you'll create an account where you enter your email address, answer some short questions, give your location and gender, and just read some of their terms of use if you want. How to use Zoosk. There are 8 major functions on Zoosk for meeting and communicating with matches. The most basic way to use Zoosk is to search for members whom you might have something in common with. You will automatically be given search criteria based on what you entered when you sign up for Zoosk, such as your gender or what you look for in a person, as well as an age-appropriate matching range. You can click previous or next to cycle through available matches, or click edit search to change your criteria. Clicking the smiley face icon will send a smile to the person, or clicking the heart icon will send a like to them. You can also click in the box labeled send him or her a message and type in anything you want to say to them. You can also click the present icon to send a virtual gift to a person, which is kind of something interesting. You use something called Zoosk coins, basically a currency on Zoosk. If you click see full profile, you can view more about this person, including their basic profile information, other pictures of them, and any gifts that they've received, and anything else that they're interested in. In the Meet menu, you will be shown pictures of people whom you might normally see in your search function. Below each picture, you will see 3 buttons: No, Maybe, and Yes. Click on one of these buttons to indicate your level of interest in that person. Once you're done, click Matches to see who's also liked you back. Our Time. So what's Our Time? Our Time is an online dating community designated for people in their 50s, 60s, and older. Through the app, users can customize their profiles, browse curated matches, and exchange messages. To sign up, you visit their website and select your gender and click Search Now. Select your country, enter a name of your city and state of origin, and you create a username and password. You can type in your email address on the space provided and click OK to complete your account creation. How do we use our time? Fill out some basic information about yourself, such as your age, your height, body type, photos, and any interests. You can search for singles of 50 years or older in your area or around the country based on the same information you provided. Then you can immediately start exchanging messages or live chat with people. Finally, let's look at Meetup. What's Meetup? Meetup is a service that can help you organize online groups that host in-person and virtual events for people with similar interests. This app is specifically used for making friends. Similarly, to sign up, you go to their website and you can sign up with Facebook, Google, or email. You enter some information and then click sign up. And once you verify your email address by clicking the link in the email Meetup sends you, you can log in. How do we use Meetup? On the Meetup homepage, you can start by logging into your Meetup account. Then you can access Meetup groups in your area by clicking the groups button in the top right-hand corner of the page. To search by category, you can click the magnifying glass at the end of the search box, and a drop-down menu will appear with a list of categories and interests for you to choose from. Clicking on any one, results will appear for different groups. You can click on its name to view its details page, where you should then click on the red Join Us button. After that, all you have to do is wait for an email or notification confirmation that you've been accepted into the group. So obviously there are several different options that you can use if you ever choose to use online dating platforms, but something important for all of them is staying safe. So how do we stay safe? A couple tips for staying safe are to not give your full name on a first date or on the app or site. It's really easy to look people up on the internet, and when you provide them your full name, they just have to search you up and they can find a lot of information on your other social media platforms, photos, and other personal information that could be on the internet. You should also avoid catfishing when it comes to online dating. Essentially, the term catfishing is when a person creates a fake identity on social media and they set up things like other photos or weird descriptions that don't fit their true identities. You should avoid revealing too much information about yourself when you first meet them or on the app or site, and never send people money too much money. If you have any suspicions, you can look up the person's name on Google or other social media platforms to confirm that they are who they say they are. You should also look out for some red flags and stay in control if they seem rude, because you can just block the user later if you want. So when we look at some red flags, we should pay attention to 5 things here. So firstly, you should watch out for if they refuse to talk on the phone, but also if they're always on the move, their profile has a lot of errors, they get serious way too quickly, or they ask for a lot of money. And that's it for today's presentation. Thanks for listening, guys.